Have you ever felt absolutely horrible? Are you feeling like that recently? Or that whatever you do, it was not enough? Or whatever you do, it was not enough compared to others' achievements? Welcome to a journey of self-discovery and inner peace, where we explore the age-old wisdom present in a Buddhist tale. The tale of a curious disciple, Sujata, embarking on a quest for enlightenment, sheds light on the age-old wisdom of focusing on oneself instead of others. Join us on a journey to uncover the timeless wisdom found within this captivating Buddhist story and discover the transformative power of looking inward for true happiness and contentment. In this fast-pacing world, we often ourselves lacking in many aspects of life. These may lead to insecurities that may arise from the constant comparisons we put ourselves through. Have you ever found it difficult to focus on your own journey because you were comparing yourself to others? How did you feel about it, and how did it affect your progress? When this thought comes to haunt us, we want you to remember this story of a monk named Sujata. Who is Sujata? Well, he is a monk, but he was just like us. Let us get into his story. He lived in a Buddhist monastery, trying to be the best devotee anyone ever saw. He was diligent, hardworking, and followed every teaching of Buddha with integrity. But he was often distracted, not due to his laziness, but due to the progress others made and progress he could not make. Every day, to get others' secrets to their progress, he would sneak during meditation. He wanted the key they had, judging and taking notes of other devotees and keeping a more upright position or meditation with more concentration. He constantly tried to copy other monks who got what they wanted. But it was all in vain. He compared himself with others but with no progress on his side. Struggling in the shadow of others' success, his genuineness started to be clouded with envy and frustration. One day he was left with no option and left to seek guidance from the abbot, a wise and compassionate monk who had spent decades on his spiritual journey. Sujata met him and poured all his troubles into him. He said to the abbot, "Abbot, I find myself constantly comparing my progress to that of my fellow monks. I feel inadequate and disheartened when I see others seemingly advancing more swiftly. What should I do to overcome these distractions and focus on my own journey?" With an endearing smile, the abbot said to Sujata, "Dear Sujata, your difficulties are not unusual. Many of us confront similar problems on our spiritual journey. Remember that each person's path is unique and unfolds at their own speed. Comparing yourself to others will only slow you down." He made Sujata remember Buddha's teachings. Buddha taught us the value of inward focus and mindfulness cultivation. When you constantly compare yourself to others, you cause unnecessary anguish and discontent. To make matters more clear to Sujata, he shared a beautiful story with him. In a dense forest, there are different varieties of flowers. They all are unique in their own way. They do not compare themselves to each other. They bloomed when it was their time. But this added beauty to their forest rather than the opposite. The abbot said, like the flowers, humans have to bloom in their own time. Each person's blooming time would differ from others, and that does not mean they are unworthy or foolish. Each person has their own path set by them, and each one of them have their strength and weakness. Your journey is unique to you, and the key is to focus on cultivating your own inner garden, rather than stressing about the growth of others. The grass is always green on the other side. The abbot gave more wisdom. Incorporate mindfulness into all aspects of your life. When you meditate, be fully present in the moment and allow your mind to naturally at ease. When performing daily duties, pay close attention and care. You will find a tremendous sense of contentment and tranquility in this way, free of the responsibilities of comparison. Sujata took the monk's word to heart and practiced his preaching. Days turned to weeks and weeks to months. He traveled on this path by focusing on his journey and making progress by solely focusing on himself. Soon the result showed. He began to sense peace and self-acceptance. He senses a sense of shift in himself. He embraced the wisdom of the abbot's teachings in the silence of his heart, understanding that his progress was unique and well-suited to his own spiritual growth. From that day onwards, he became a symbol of inner peace and contentment. Like a flower in the forest, he stood apart in his own way and blossomed in his own time. He had his share of problems, but it didn't stop himself from achieving inner peace. As a result, the young monk Sujata learnt the crucial lesson of focusing on oneself rather than others, and his spiritual path developed, becoming an example to everybody who met him in the peaceful Buddhist monastery. Individual sense is an illusion in Buddhist teaching. They say that it is impossible to remove ourselves from the surrounding as we exist among them. As the Buddha stated in the Lankavatara Sutra, things are not what they seem, deeds exist, but no doer can be found. Focusing on yourself and watering one's own garden has multiple benefits for us and others. It could lead to improvements in relationships with others, as there is no envy or jealousy to hinder the relationship. It also helps in a positive mindset, better health, and progress toward your goal. Sleep, eating, exercise, and relaxation are all important self-care habits for general well-being. Neglecting these requirements might lead to stress and health problems. These will help you recharge and relax after a hectic day. It might not show fast progress, but it will help you slow down and would benefit you in the future for your physical and mental health. It also teaches one more important habit we all must possess: the habit of saying no. It is healthy to set boundaries and do only the things we want to do. It is like putting your own oxygen mask on first on a plane. Adhering to others' needs may hinder our physical and mental health. Only do things for others when you are comfortable. Take some time off your digital life. They have a tendency to crash and burn our mental health. It is an agent to create envy and jealousy. Looking at social media and seeing only half the truth would affect the essence of Buddha's teachings. Another effective technique to boost your happiness is to express thanks. Gratitude for what you already have can lead to a more optimistic outlook on life, decreasing the inclination to focus on what others have. Finally, focus on you. To create that peace, you have to listen to yourself carefully, look after yourself. Be happy with the success you achieved, and be sad as well for your failure, but never give up running towards your goals. This will assist you in turning inward and investing time and effort in self-improvement. You may have a good impact on your life and the lives of those around you by focusing on yourself. Having learned Abbott's wisdom, have you ever practiced mindfulness in your life? We gained a tremendous lesson about focusing on oneself rather than others from Sujata's tale. The wisdom of the abbot highlighted that everyone's journey is unique, and comparing ourselves to others causes unneeded misery. The grass is greener where you water it, so pour some love on yourself and be pleased with the progress you made. Have you ever felt like Sujata at any point in your life? Let us know in the comments.